Okay, you all can see me also? Am I loud enough that I don't allow you to work in or anything else? Yeah? Okay. So today's topic is a little unique topic. As Pawan was saying, it's about tomorrow. It's about what you're going to face in life tomorrow. And there are some sessions here on the floor which will also have technical sessions, but will also have some personality development sessions. And you'll also have some spiritual sessions, right? So all these three things will make us stronger as an individual. Today's session is about emotional aspect of personality. It's an emotional module of personality development, right? So click. Today's topic, please click on anything. Yeah, it's coming. You can remove that remote from there. It's obstructing you. Yeah, great. So it is successful to successful, right? So we need to understand, are we really successful in life? A lot of times we define our own success, right? That if I become like this, I'll be happy in life. That's your vision in life, right? Can you click once more? Just once. No, go back. No, you can press the up button. Yeah, once more. I think you'll get trained on, yeah, right? So people, this is the spelling of success, full, right? But can you click it once? No, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you can sit down. It's simple. You only have to press two buttons. This button and this button. Okay? Or this button, right? Yeah. Right? You can see there.
By making some small change, we can convert a successful into a successful, right? So today we'll be discussing what the change is, right? Let's keep. So Abraham Lincoln is saying here, I'll read it for you. It's very small. I'm a slow walker. Go back. Yeah. I'm a slow walker, but I'll never walk back. Right? It means a lot. Sometimes we may not be so fast in achieving our success, right? But the day you turn back, that is the last day of your any success. You can't get any more successful, isn't it? How many agree with this? Simple thing. Abraham Lincoln. Are you able to follow what I'm speaking?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah, now let's go to the next one. So basically today's agenda, click, is we're going to discuss what is success. I'm going to ask you what is success, you have to tell. And what is our understanding of success? Today's understanding of success. As you all are joining as leads and programmers and managers and president, I don't know what all positions. What is our understanding of success right now? Right? That we'll try to understand. Next. Then is success got anything to do with happiness? Are these two things different things? Right? We have to analyze this. A lot of people think that it is same. Maybe it is same, but let us try to understand how are they different, what are the parameters. Go to the next. Universal principles of success. That is a takeaway today. So I'm going to tell you some very important principles. If you follow that in life, you will be successful, not successful. Next. Tools to apply universal principles in day-to-day life. Right? How can you apply whatever you're going to see here? How can you apply in your day-to-day life? That also we'll discuss. Okay? Yeah. Let's keep going. Next. Yeah, of course, question answers you can even ask between the class. Yeah. So let's start. Next click. I'm sorry to trouble you. So your name again? Madhavi. Sorry to trouble you. Yeah. So definition of success. Remove the pen 1 second. Okay, so what is definition? What is success according to you? What comes to your mind when you hear the word success? Anybody? Speak up. What comes to your mind? Achieve the goal. Yes. So if you achieve the goal, it's success, isn't it? Yeah. What else comes to your mind? What else is success? Goal is individual perspective. Success for one person may not be success for anybody else. If anybody needs a mic to speak up, you can take it. Yeah. Anything else that comes to your mind? Come on, speak up, guys. It's not a. Don't think it's a one-way class. I want it to be like, what comes to your mind. Success. Are you all here to be successful?
Yes.
You have joined Lorvin to be successful. Do you want Lorvin to be successful? Yes. Do you want your colleagues to be successful? So everybody is talking about success, but what is the definition of success? Click. Let's see some people what they tell about success. She's having a hard time. Yeah. Just click like that. No?
Is this working?
One second.
Yeah, now it's good.
So here, if you can read the definition, success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm. Isn't it a different way of looking at success? It's going from one failure to another failure is saying, right? So it's not like every time you do something, you'll be successful. You may be successful, you may not be successful. But does it mean it's useless endeavor to go from one failure to another? No. It's also a success that you have learned something, right? Go to the next, click it. Yeah. Now here it says, don't let others define success for you, for your own definition, find your own definition, right? So it's very important that we define what is success for us. For example, you come into the office and somebody says, you're useless. So he thinks you are useless, but you have a plan of coming here, right? You're coming here for a mission. You're coming here to do something in life, right? So you should have your own plan. Others may sometimes not understand you, but you should not feel that I'm unsuccessful. But if you don't have a plan, then anybody can say anything and you're not successful. Isn't it? Go next. Yeah. So here somebody has given a little more explanation of success. He has given an abbreviation. Set your goal is for S. U is for understand the obstacles. C is for create a positive mental picture. Clear your mind of self-doubt. Embrace the challenge. Stay on track and show the world you can do it. Right? Something nice you can keep as a, as some sticker on your desktop somewhere. Success for me. All these things together abbreviate. Go next. Yeah. Somebody else. Analysis, solution, process, objectives together. If you see the jugglery of words, that also results into success, but you need to have a vision for that, right? Click next. Now something funny, right? Now Mr. Narendra Modi, he changed the definition of success one very night. One particular night, suddenly he changed the whole definition of success. Click. What he changed? Anna Hazare became Do Hazare. Isn't it? Till yesterday, I had 1,000 notes, Hazar. Overnight, it became 2,000, right? So what happened to the people who thought they had money? Did they become unsuccessful? What happened to the definition of success, right? We really have to think. If I think earning money is success, then one fine morning, our Hazare can become 2,000, right? Or tomorrow, if he bans 2,000 notes, I don't think we have to worry too much because this is more a problem for real estate business and all, right? They have too much cash in their houses. We are all employees. We get only bank balances, isn't it? But still, our life definition can change anytime. Technology can change. Market can change. We can be nowhere suddenly, right? Click. Yeah. One more. Yeah. So what comes to our mind when we hear success? When the moment somebody says success, you close your eyes, right? What comes to your mind? Can everybody close for 5 seconds? Just close your eyes. Think, what is coming to your mind when you say success? Yeah? Can somebody say what is coming to your mind? What did you see? Sleep. Today I slept 5 hours. That's a success. Huh? What is success? What comes to your mind? I see some people naturally. The moment I think about success, I think about Bill Gates. I think about Ambani's, right? I think about Birla's. Hello? My personal notebook. So he was unsuccessful. Huh? Not successful. So we think about Sachin Tendulkar, right? We think about whatever comes to our mind, right? Ratan Tata, was he successful? Yes. So these are all the people who come. And what is the one thing that goes common with them? Click. Success, fame, money, wealth, lifestyle. Isn't it? You see a lifestyle. The moment he's a successful person means what? He has to come out in a big car, or he has to live in some Tellapur in a big 6-bedroom villa. Isn't it? That is success. That is how people look at it, right? Now let's see what else people look at it. Click. Yeah. So what are the measurements of success today? How do your parents see success today? Come on, this you can answer. How do if you're married, how does your wife, or if you're not married, your parents, how do they see success today? What is the measurement of success? Earning more salary. He's very frank. Yes. What else? Come on, guys, speak up. Huh? Kids, upbringing of kids. Yes, good education for them. Yes. Who else? What comes to your mind?
Someone is praised children and parent thought that he is success.
If someone else is praising, if they're not, useless fellow. Maybe, yeah. Maybe, yeah. Come on, click. Keep clicking one after the other. So good education, good job, paycheck, love life, family, nice job, big home, big wardrobe, isn't it? Big fridge, as big as one burial fridge, whatever, right? But big home theater, big car, big parties, travel abroad, even your dog is insured, right? Yeah. And you retire and die. Is that success? Huh? Good health and good children. That photo is there, no? That Colgate photo that will take care. Colgate smile, isn't it? You really think all this that you're seeing on the screen is possible? Or have you seen anybody who has actually got all these things? Good family, good parties, good home theater. I know a lot of people, they have the best of the home theater, but they used it 3 years back. I know a lot of people. They have the best of the fridge, which they never opened only, because they're all the time sitting in the office. Right? I know a lot of people, they are the best of the house, but barely they even saw one floor in that house. They just go to that, from parking garage, they go to the bedroom. From there, they come to the parking garage, they come to the office or business. I'm not just talking about office, right? So what is success? Is this success? Just click once. Yeah. Are you seriously thinking about this success? When you're all sitting here, you're all planning your career. Some of you are very young, right? Are you all really thinking that this is a success that you want to achieve? Am I exposing your thoughts? Am I destroying your plans? Yeah. Just think about it. It's a serious thing. We have to define what is success. We have to define what our life is, right? Is this success? And is this going to bring happiness? Let's keep going. Now, in this topic, you have to really think. Success in true sense is cyclical in nature. Now, please observe this while I say this, right? Number one, click. For a small child, what is success? A 3-year-old child, what is success? Going to urine, not going to urine in pants is success. Is that true? For a 3-year-old boy, if I don't urinate in my pant, that's a great success. Isn't it? Next, for a 7-year-old boy, what is success? Reaching home. If I'm able to find my home and reach home, that itself is a big success. Isn't it? I don't get confused anywhere. Right? For a 12-year-old boy, what is success? Has good friends. If he has good friends in the locality, that is success for him. That's all they can think of, right? 12-year-old boy. Yeah. For an 18-year-old person, what is success? Huh? Getting, what is it? You can say, yeah, getting a driving license. Right? Getting a driving license. So I can take my girlfriend out, boyfriend out, whatever, right? I want a driving license, right? That is success. For a 20 to 40-year-old person, what is success? Huh? Good bank balance. What did I write there? Good degrees, job, family, right? Savings, insurance. That is success. Go a little further. For a 40+ person, what is success? I am 40+ right now. What is success for me? Huh? Children are educated and they're able to choose right careers. That's what is in my thought right now. Isn't it? So success is changing, right? As you keep coming down. Now let's go even higher. For a 45 to 50-year-old person, what is success? Children got married. Right? They've got good jobs. That is success. Right? Go a little up. What is that? 50 to 60. What is success? Good health. At that time, not money, good health. And now now the real fun starts. From 60-year-old, what is success? I have good friends. 70+, I have good friends in life, right? 80+, click. 80+, what is success? I should reach home, right? And 90+, what is the success? I should not urinate in my pant, right? Just see how cyclical is success. It's all hidden in our age, but we can't see it, right? Sometimes we become very proud. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm this position, I'm that, I'm this. But ultimately, all our success one day will be, I should not urinate in my pant. That is how life treats you. We should not forget that. This life is very temporary, right? We are just going face to face, right? 20 years back, you and I had hairstyle like Durga, right? Look at my hairstyle now. It's become white, right? Just a matter of time, right? Your body structure changes, your priorities change, your, what you want, what is most important for you changes. So guys, if life is changing like that and success is changing like that, how can you be happy all the time? That is today's topic, right? How can you be happy whether you're a 3-year-old or a 90-year-old? How can you be happy? Do you all want to know how to constantly remain happy? Whether or not, you're urinating in the pant or finding your house or finding a job or your children are, whatever phase of life, you should be happy. I mean, that is real success. How many agree with that? Right? Huh? You're constantly happy. Nothing can affect you. You're all the time happy. That is real success, isn't it? Yeah. There is, the country head of Tata Motors jumped from 45th floor in Singapore and killed himself because he had a fight with his wife. It came in the papers, right? Coffee shop owner, coffee day owner committed suicide and died, right? He had the biggest franchise in entire India. Now his wife is able to run it. She pulled it back. Somehow she's pulled it back and she's going ahead. Now, what I'm trying to tell is we have these targets in mind and we try to achieve these targets. I'm talking about material business targets. But often a time, they are success, but they're not going to give happiness, right? So let's go to the next one. It's very important. Click next one. Yeah. Success, happiness, and means to happiness. Click it. So here I'm going to talk about a tree. Please observe this. We'll go slow. People say you have to work hard in life. Should we work hard in life? Guys, we have to work hard. Nothing comes. There is no substitute for hard work. Let me be very clear about it. You can be smart, but you have to work hard. There is no substitute for that, right? So hard work is always going to be there. Click. Now that is going to create a big stem in life, which is education, which includes all kinds of vocations in education, right? Somebody is an art student, somebody is a science student, somebody is a commerce student, whatever, right? These are all the education pillars. Click next. Now this is going to create a vocation. You will become army person or a hospitality person or a software person or whatever vocation that it gets into, right? So hard work, education, and vocation. And what this will result into? A tree. A tree on two sides with fruits. On one side, click. Yeah, on one side, tree of success built on hard work to bring happiness, right? Now, one side the fruits are, click it. Yeah, money, wealth, fame, name, and facilities. These are the fruits, right? What are they? Money, wealth, fame, name, facilities, right? Other side is pride, honor, recognition, and esteem, right? We'll also get that when we become successful. We'll also become proud. We'll also become, like we want to be recognized, right? All that will come along. All that will come along. Click. Now, there is something called means for happiness. How do we find happiness in our life? Right now, I'm keeping the success thing aside for a minute. Now let's look at happiness. In this office, what was the most happy moment for most of you? Was it when we played cricket in that place? What is that place? Dream Valley? Yeah? Was it a happy moment? Yeah? Or somebody did? Huh?
My boss recognized my work.
Your boss recognized your work? Yeah, that is also a very happy moment. Yes. So there is a relationship aspect, right? There is a relationship aspect that I am working hard for a person and that person has recognized my work. That gives you happiness, isn't it? Yes. And when you go and help your colleague who is struggling at work, does it give you happiness? Yeah, it gives you. Yeah. Or when your colleague comes and helps you, even when you did not ask for it, does it give you happiness? Yes, right? So basically, it's the relationships that give you happiness. Relationships, right? Whether it is with the boss, whether it is with the colleague, whether it is with the senior or whether it is a junior, it's a relationship. Crux is relationships. I can tell you one thing. I am still working in Lorhan, not because Lorhan means Lord Hanuman, not because I'm getting the good pay, not because it's a good startup and challenging, because I think I have some good relationships here. Period. Right? After some time, you feel happiness looking at the relationships, how people are, growing, how people are happy doing what they're doing, isn't it? That's all is the most important thing. Even in future, if you're not looking for that, then you're machines. Machines don't look for relationships. Human beings look for relationships, right? We're not that culture where we switch on and switch off when we come to office. No, guys, we are going to spend 40% of our life with these people. Remaining 40% you will sleep. 20% you will eat and etc. Right? 40% of your life, you don't want to be like a machine, right? You want to be happy at your workplace. So click. So here, means of happiness is what? Love, family, health, relations, friends, right? And parents, etc. Now, other side is what? Means of misery. When will you feel really miserable in life? When you have bad relationships, right? Bad family. I mean, sometimes people go through some horrible times, they have bad marriage going on, right? The wife is not understanding, husband is not understanding, children are not understanding, or some serious health problem is going on, right? So many things happen, right? Are these all the cause of misery? Yeah. What else? No one loves me, no festivals, no real friends, bad relations, bad health, bad family. Do they all sum up to misery? Yeah. Are you all with me here? Yeah. Now, one amazing thing I'll ask you now. Click the other thing. I'll tell you. In order to achieve this means of happiness, what does education matter in any way? Does your job matter in any way to achieve the happiness? What is there? What is the means of happiness? Your family, your friends, your relationships. Your education doesn't matter. Your post also doesn't matter. What post in the office you are. What matters? Our education and vocations have very little influence on the means of happiness. You all agree with this? It can help you, but that is not the criteria that will keep you happy. Go to the next. What is the next? Achievement of success. Achievement of success in means of happiness is determined by our own true character. Right? Our true character actually will give us happiness. I will discuss about it. Right? True tree of success should stand on the foundation of love and self-realization. Actually, you'll be happy in life when you have loving relationships in the office, at home, in friends. It's very, very important. How many of you are cultivating your hobbies? Lift your hand. Do you even remember you had a hobby? Can anyone share what is your hobby? What is your hobby? Huh? Reading is your hobby. Yeah. Are you spending time reading? Yeah, amazing. How about you?
Searching for technology.
Searching for technology, searching for something. You're cultivating that hobby? Yes, very nice. He's a tech geek. Durga. Yeah, anybody else? What else? What other hobby you have? Yeah, what hobby you have?
Sketches, drawing sketches.
Drawing sketches? Ah, you should draw some sketches around, man. You have so many walls empty there. Make a sketch and stick it, every time. I used to do caricatures. I used to do caricatures. My college sirs, my madams, I used to make cartoons. I see the prominent features and I make a cartoon. Right? I still do that. It's at my home whenever my kids are there. I try to make something around. That gives me happiness. Right? That ultimately gives me happiness. Sir, you want to say something? Huh? Gardening. So now you're gardening many people here. No, just kidding. Do you get time for that? Yeah? Gardening is actually, if you garden, you'll develop patience in your character. Gardening is a very good habit. If you garden every day, you'll develop patience. Why patience will come? Because a seed won't sprout in a day. You have to keep the seed, water it, wait, and then it comes. Right? My wife has kept a tomato plant in the house. All of us are waiting when the tomato will come. The plant has become this big. I think the tallest tomato plant on the planet. Not a single tomato so far. So every morning I get up, I ask, where is your tomato? She's embarrassed. I don't know when the tomato will come. But I tell you, gardening is a very good thing. And how many of you like cooking? Yeah? The Swiggy or that, what is that? Zomato, tomato. No, they don't give you happiness. Cooking is a great stress reliever. I used to do some cooking. Sometimes I used to cook. At my home, they don't allow me to cook. Because they don't want to eat what I cook. Right? But still, cooking is a great stress reliever. Go home and just cut vegetables, for your wife or just try to make something, and it's really, it de-stresses you, right? And you especially cook for somebody. We have some deities in our home. We have some Radha Krishna deities. So we cook for the deities. So I like cooking something for them, cutting something for them, right? So it kind of relieves you from a lot of stress. Yeah. So keep going. So there are some very important things, something like clarity, commitment, contribution, and connection. We'll discuss about that. What ultimately brings you happiness, right? Here, if you see, the discipline and wisdom is very much important in life. The earlier trees, what did I show? Education, hard work, degrees, and vocation. But they may or may not be related to happiness. But what is actually related to happiness is your true character and the values that you grow up with, right? And what you achieve there is clarity, commitment, contribute, and connection. This we'll discuss. And the beautiful statement there, true success is based on strong foundation and is everlasting. It gives fulfillment from within. See, if somebody is watching Jabardast serial, will he be happy? Obviously, he'll be happy. Some joke will be going on, right? But as soon as the Jabardast serial is over, what will happen? He'll become morose again. Have you seen people switching channels? Taka, 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 taka. What are they finding? What are they finding by switching the channels? They're trying to find happiness. Simple. They're not happy, right? Just imagine he's seeing this channel. Santoshala, next, Santoshala, next, Santoshala. Yes, sir, switching. Why do you think? Only, unless you are somebody coming from Erragata, that you will switch for no reason. But otherwise you will. If you are switching channel means for what? To find happiness. You're not able to find that happiness in TV. That is the reason you keep switching. How many keep switching videos in YouTube? You're watching this, you see something at the bottom. Tack, you will click that. Tack, you will click that. You wanted to watch something, you ended up watching something. Right? YouTube teaches you what you want to see. You don't know what you're seeing. Yet these are the people who are searching for happiness outside. But the most successful people on the planet and the most happy people are the people who find happiness inside. And what does it mean to find happiness inside? That we'll discuss. Okay? Click. Yeah, no external factor should affect your happiness. Keep going. Are you all with me so far? Now I'm going to give 2 examples of successful people. How many of you know her? Meena Kumari, right? So a lot of people don't know. She was one of the most beautifulest lady in India, right? Her original name was Mahajabeen Banu. She was a Muslim girl, right? And she was literally thrown into an orphan when she had taken birth. And somebody picked up from the orphanage and he brought her up. And she became one of the most successful actresses in Indian film industry. There was one time when there was shooting going on somewhere in Rajasthan. No, somewhere in Bihar. And that place was famous for dacoits. And there was a very famous hero, so-called macho hero, who was the hero in that movie when the shooting was going on. And suddenly what happened? They got huge sound of horses. And the first fellow who ran away is the hero. Because dacoits are coming. Right? And Meena Kumari was shivering. What is going to happen? Who will save me? Right? And the dacoits came, and the king of the dacoits, the main dacoit, right? Real dacoit, not a movie, huh? Real dacoit. He came. And what did he do? He came there and he removed a sword like this. And literally Meena Kumari was going to faint. That I'm dead today. And he gave the sword to her. And he removed his shirt like this and said, please write your name here, autograph. With the sword. Right? That is how famous was Meena Kumari in those days. Right? People used to give like big fan following. Right? Click the next one. Do you know this person?
Yes.
Kishore Kumar. Right? How many have favorite songs of Kishore Kumar? Yeah? Many, right? Many people. Yeah. So there are many big fans of Kishore Kumar. How did he lead his life? Right? Very famous life. Right? He died very young. He died actually in 1987. Now, do you call these 2 people as successful? Yeah? Yes or no? You don't know. You don't know. Old people, so you don't know. Let's determine now. Let's determine whether they were successful or not. Click. Now I'm going to tell principles of success. Then we'll go back and see whether they were successful or not. Right? Very important, guys. Okay. This please from here, hear it very attentively. It will be useful in your life. Right? There are 3 C's of success. Click. 3 principles. Clarity. Next, contribute. Next, connection. These 3 things actually determine how successful you are in life. Right? We will discuss this. Now it's actually for all of you to introspect. Do I have this in life? Do I have this clarity in life? Am I contributing like this in life? Do I have this connection in life? If these 3 things are established in your life, whether you're in Lorhan, whether in SAP, whatever you're doing in life, you'll be happy. Pakka, you'll be happy. Okay. So what does clarity mean? I've written here, clear understanding of who am I, where am I, and what's my relationship with this world. Right? Who am I? Who are you? Huh? Saif. But that's the name your parents gave you. But who are you? Show me your hand. Is this your hand? Is that your hand? So who are you? Show me your head. Show me your head. Head. Yeah. This is your head. Say it. This is my head. Say it.
This is my
Loud.
This is my
So who are you? This is your hand. This is your head. So who are you? Is your hand you? Is your hand you? No. This is your hand. You yourself are telling, right? I'm not telling it. This is my head. This is my hand. This is my body. So who am I? Right? There is something beyond what we are seeing ourselves as. There's something beyond. We're not dwelling into it. We're not thinking about it. We're just too busy running around. Job karna hai, time sheet fill up karna hai, tap, khatam karna hai. But we don't know, we have no clarity of who we are. We have no clarity. Some people have become 80-year-old, but they don't know who they are. They are too busy maintaining their families and they have died also without knowing who they are. Right? So this is where the spiritual science comes out. Clarity, who you are. And where are you? Where are you? I'm asking you, where are you? In Lauren office. Right? Where is Lauren office? Where is Hyderabad? Keep going.
India.
Telangana, beach mein aata hai. Where is Telangana? South India. Okay, anyway. So, in India. Where is India? In the Asia. Okay. Where is Asia? On the planet. Right? Where is the planet? Universe. Where is the universe? Huh? Multiple? Milky Way. Where is the Milky Way? No, I mean, isn't it important to know where we are? Do you have full clarity where we are? No, we don't have clarity. After some only milk will stay. Milky Way bol diya, bas ho gaya, my responsibility is over. Let the Milky Way take care. Isn't it? Do you really know where you are? We don't know where we are. We have been just given that address. Okay, this is where I am. Right? What are we supposed to do? Are we all supposed to do what we are doing right now? Is that the main thing in life? Why did we take birth? Why did we take birth? We don't know. How many of you are clear why did you take birth? How many of you are alive? Or we are dead? Are we alive or we are dead? Alive, right? So we should know why we have taken birth, right? Just imagine, you're standing at a signal. One fellow is going in a car. You stop that guy and ask. Ekada pothunnavu? He says, boss, I'm too busy. I have a conference call. I have to go. Well, that's okay. But where are you going? I don't know. I have to go. What do you call that fellow? Fool, idiot. What else you call? Crack fellow. Isn't it? Just imagine, some of us have spent 40, 50 years. Some of us are in 20s. 20 years you have spent. You don't know who you are. You don't know where you are. You don't know why you have come here. You have no clue. You're just going with the vibe. I have to do my degree. I have to get married, and I have to have children. Minimum 2 or 1 is okay. But then I buy a house. Then I have to have a flat. Then house. And then what? Why did you come here? How many of you have read the manual of your life? When you buy something, do you get a user manual? Milta hai, nahi milta hai? Right? How many of you have read a user manual of anything that you have bought? See, one of my friends, we were on a trip outside, and I was taking a slow motion video in my phone. Right? He was looking at, hey, what a nice video you're taking. I said, your phone also has it. Really? My phone? I know my phone doesn't have. Then I showed it to him. Then I say, see, click this button, go here, click this. No, it's slow motion video. So, hey, I wanted to buy another phone for slow motion. So tell me why he didn't know that slow motion video was there? He never read the manual. He took the phone out, threw the box. Hey, that's what we do, right? Just throw the box away. For of anything, we never read the manual. But Naga is there to figure out, right? What something can do. Something goes wrong, there is somebody who will help you. Isn't it? We never read the manual. Do we know the manual of our life? Irrespective of what we name the God, somebody can name him Krishna, somebody can name him Allah, somebody can name him Jehovah, whatever you name him. Did he not create a manual when he created us? We would have done some manual, right? Some manual should be there. So that brings clarity. That brings clarity. If you don't have clarity in life, then you can never find happiness in life. Because you don't know what you want to find in life. Isn't it? What is a clip used for? For hanging clothes. What if I keep the clip on my nose and come to office? Sir, why are you wearing a clip? No, I am having some irritation in my nose. So I kept a clip like this. What will you tell? Sir, the clip is not for keeping on the nose, sir. You have to keep that in your house, sir. Isn't it? Bolenge nahi bolenge? In the same way, we are leading a life keeping clips on our mouth, on our ears. We don't know what we are using for why we are using. Because you don't have any clarity. Right? Yeah. Next, contribute. What is contribute? Life filled with service to others based on wisdom and others' needs. If you are not doing service to others in life, will not be happy. How many want to be the richest person on this planet? If you're in. It's okay, I want to be. There's nothing wrong. You don't want to be? Huh? Yes, lift your hand. Upar. Yes. How many want to be rich? How many want to be the richest on the planet? Yes. But what if you are the only person on that planet? Huh? You are the richest person on the planet, but you are the only person on that planet. What will you do with that richness? Kya karoge? Isn't it? See, it is our nature to serve others. When you become rich, you want to take your brother to a movie. Right? When you become rich, you want to buy a house for your parents. When you become rich, right? You want to get, you want to get something to make somebody else happy. Knowingly, unknowingly, we ourselves can never be happy. You try it. You try it. You will never be happy. Actually, we are thinking that by buying this, I'll be happy. No. What is the latest iPhone right now? iPhone 13 Pro. Yeah. How many of you, I'll give you that iPhone 13 Pro, but don't show it to anybody. Will you take it? Huh? Will you really keep it with you? Will you find happiness? You'll not find happiness. You'll take that. You want somebody to see. You want to show it to somebody. You want somebody to tell, oh, it is so nice. Or you want to make something for somebody out of it. We're always dependent on others to find happiness. We're always dependent on others to find happiness. Right? Somebody is serving God, or somebody is serving exactly the opposite. God, DOG dog. Isn't it? Somebody is either serving a dog or somebody is serving a God. Or somebody is serving his family. Or somebody is serving something. But without serving, it's not possible. It's not possible to be happy. Right? So we have to have some place where we are consciously serving. Consciously we are serving every week, every day. Somewhere, something you're doing. Right? Yeah. That is called contribute. And the next one is connection. Third one. Accept and appreciate others. Connect with others and establish relationships based on trust and respect. If you are able to establish connection with people, wherever you go, whether in office, whether at home, you'll find happiness. You will find happiness. There is no doubt about it. But we have to put that effort. We have to put that effort. Now, we are going to spend a little bit of time elaborating these three with examples. Okay, I know it's a very theoretical subject, Okay, sir, clarity, connection, what is the third one? Contribute. Okay, I heard, sir. Okay, I'll go back to my work now. No, let us understand what these three are. A little more detail. Click. Right? Now, here is Albert Einstein. He's saying, very beautiful thing he's saying. He's saying, give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 hours sharpening the axe. This is how important is foundation in life. right? If somebody is giving you 6 hours to cut down a tree, what will you do? Immediately take the taka, you'll start beating it. After 4 hours, you'll sweat. Say, it's not possible. But what is Albert Einstein, Abraham Lincoln telling? Sorry, it was Abraham Lincoln. What is he saying? 4 hours he'll spend to sharpen the axe. Right? How much time did we spend to build the foundation in our life for happiness? How much time we have spent? That really makes a big difference. Right? Let's keep going. Yeah. Let's deep dive into clarity. What does clarity mean? Right? I told you who you are, where you are, etc. Now, clarity means proper understanding of self and others. Let's keep going. Understanding self. What does it mean to understand self? Before you click. Wait. What does it mean to understand self? When I say, do you understand yourself? What does it mean? Huh? What comes to your mind? What do you understand about yourself? What does it mean? How much confident you are? Yes. Yes. Next. Okay. Keep going. I'll tell you. So understanding self means self-realization. First of all, self-realization. Meaning, who am I? With clarity. Next. When you get self-realization, benefit is one can overcome greed, envy, and pride. How many of you like being compared? Like being compared. When the moment you go somewhere, somebody start comparing you. How many likes being compared? Nobody likes being compared, isn't it? But are we comparing ourselves with others? All the time. All the time. You don't like being compared, but you're comparing others with you. Right? This habit you will stop when you get clarity in life. Of what am I? What am I? That clarity is very, very important. What am I good at? What is that special thing that God has given me? How am I unique in the way I am? It's very, very important that we have to spend time. I'm not talking about a commerce or a degree or a, anything like that. What am I good at? Do you know what you're good at? If you don't, then you really have to go back to the drawing board of your life. How you'll find that happiness, right? Click. Yeah, understanding others, good relationships. Instead of saying, no one understands me, spend your life understanding others, and your life will be automatically filled with happiness. If you spend some time understanding others around you, you'll find happiness. But if you think that nobody will understand me, you will not find happiness. This is again clarity in life. See, you have to deal with yourself and you deal with others, right? These are the two things that you can't avoid. So how many of the people who work with you, you know what kind of people they are, and how can you work with them? How can you adjust with them, right? Have you seen any perfect person in your life? Perfect person doesn't exist. It doesn't happen. You have to work with people who are going to be difficult. But if you understand why they are difficult, then automatically you can work with them. Right? Instead of going and complaining to HR, or instead of going and complaining to your spouse saying, I don't like this person, I can't work with this person, you'll never be happy. But instead, if you put a little effort, why this person is behaving like this and try to adjust with it, you'll be happy. Right? So clarity comes in understanding self and understanding others and understanding one's route. Yeah. Where are you going in life? How many of you have a plan in life, please? Do you all have a plan in life, or are you just going with COVID and after COVID? Is that the only plan you have? I'm alive now, COVID didn't kill me, so let me keep going. Do you have a plan or no? No. So tell me, if you don't have a plan, how will you be happy? Right? You should have some sort of a plan. Okay, career plan is also part of it. But is there something called life plan? How many of you want to retire? Or you want to work like a dog till you die? Do you have a plan to retire or no? Yeah, she has a plan to retire. Nobody has a plan to retire here? You want to keep working like this? Day in and day out? Huh? Thank you. I'll pray for you all, but I don't want to work like this. I want to retire. And retire and do what? Put a lungi and drink coffee? No, I want to work even hard for something that I like to do. Right? Retirement doesn't mean relaxing. Retirement means to do something that you like to do. Right? As your age progresses, you should start investing your career in places where you want to do what you want to do. Right? Somebody wants to do agriculture. Is it a bad thing? No. Retire and do agriculture. No problem. Come out of what? How many want to lead a life forcefully doing what you don't like to do? Think about it. We only have this life. Right? We want to do something about it. So that means you want to retire and you want to reactivate yourself. And every minute you're happy. You know what gives me happiness? When I make seminars, when I go and discuss this with people, when I talk to people, I really find happiness. Right? Every weekend I meet like 200 people. Every weekend. I have to. And I learn from them. It's not that I want to teach. I want to learn from them. I exchange some thoughts. I hear some thoughts. Right? This gives me going. Right? You want to make something. You want to make something unique. Every other month you're doing something nice. That's called lively life. Right? I've seen some people like that. And I said, okay, in my life, I'll also follow and try to be like that. I wanted to be active all the time. Right now what I'm doing? Right now I'm constructing a big rath. You know what is a rath? A chariot. Right? Have you heard of something called Jagannath Puri? Yeah? We've seen Jagannath Baldev, Subhadra, those big idols they're taken. So we want to do something like this in Gachibowli, where I live. So I need to build a rath now. I've never done that in life. So every second day, I'm traveling like 70 kilometers to the other side of the city, and I'm working with a person who is making that rath. Now people might think I'm crazy, but I find happiness in that. It is getting constructed. After that 1 week, the rath will come here. And after that, we are all going to do that Rath Yatra. On the road we'll do. And after that, what? Next, something else. It will not stop there. Life has to be exciting, one after the other, one after the other. Right? There is a university which is calling me for some sessions. I'm preparing for that. I do my work, and sometimes I also prepare for that. That also gives me happiness. You know what I'm saying? So we need to have some plan how we want to find that happiness, right? You want to be successful or successful? I don't want to be successful, because if I see that old people there, the old people there, right? The old people barely are able to walk. I don't know if you can see that picture. They're barely able to walk. Old man is holding the old woman like this, and both of them are going, and somebody stops them. Don't you have children? And they say, my children, my elder son is in America, my younger son is in Australia, my daughter is in Netherlands. Are they successful or successfuls? Who should hold their hand at that age? Who should hold their hands at that age? Who should take care of them? Their children. Right? I mean, it might be a controversial topic for some people, but for me, they're successfuls. My son should be with me when I'm in need. That is success for me. And success for my son is also that, yes, I'm taking care of my parents. Right? These are very essential things. Am I successful or a successful? Right? How am I planning my life? What is important in my life? It's very important to determine. Right? Am I destroying my health at the cost of career? If I'm destroying my health at the cost of career, I'm going to die young. If I die young, who am I going to make happy? Will I be happy? Do I want to die? I don't want to die right now. Who wants to die early period? Today. Anybody wants to die today?
No.
Tomorrow? 1 month?
No.
1 year? And nobody here wants to die in 1 year? 10 years? 50 years? You want to die in 50 years? No, it's a different thing you will. Naturally, you might. But guys, we should plan our life in such a way that yes, we should live long, live happy, and be successful in whatever we are doing. Right? The clarity we should have. Click. Yeah, click. Yeah, fundamental question. Do I have clarity? Keep going. Yeah, starts with and ends with your mind. Right? What does it say? Yeah. See, wait. Yeah. See, what of self-clarity? Self-clarity means what? What you think about yourself, what others think about you, and what you think that others are thinking about you. What causes anxiety in life? Anxiety. Anxiety ante pitchy. Right? What is going on? What is going on? What is it? And who is creating that anxiety? Your own mind is creating that anxiety because you don't know your abilities. For example, I'm holding a bat and I'm going to do the batting now. I always go down, two down I go. When two people are down, third position I go. Right? And normally I score 40 runs. That is my average. I normally score 40. So when I'm going there, what am I thinking? Okay, 40 to maar ke aunga. Right? But what does the situation demand? I have to score 80 today. Tension increased or no? Increase. And what is another situation? My wife is sitting and thinking, I think he should score 100 today. Huh? Holy, huh? Right? So what do you think is anxiety and tension? Click now. Lack of self-clarity. Identity. What is that? Can I achieve 70%? Second one is thinking, I think I can achieve 85%. Others are thinking I can achieve 95%. Right? What comes in between? Identity crisis. That is called stress. You don't have an identity. You don't know what you are. You know what I'm saying? You come to office, sir, I can't do that much. Huh? Why you can't do? It is expected. But sir, I can. No, you don't know what you can do. You should try to do more. Then you are thinking, I think I should do more. What will that create? Identity crisis. And what that will create? It will create stress. Is stress a bad thing or a good thing? It's a good thing. Actually, it's a good thing. Stress is an energy. Stress is an energy that will make you do more. If you don't have stress, you will not do, right? See, in college, I never used to study the first 6 months. Last 2 months, what will come? Stress. And that stress, what will it do? It will make me study for the whole syllabus in that 2 months. So stress is good. But if you don't manage that stress, then you get heart attacks. Then you get diabetes. Right? Then you get so many medical problems. How many of you know that a happy person, a person who is happy and jolly and actually happy from within, will never get any disease? Naga? You'll never get a disease. 90% of the diseases come because of the way we think. If we think positive, we'll remain healthy. If we think negative, we will become unhealthy. Very simple. Very, very simple in life. Right? People have come out of cancer just with positivity. I don't know if you know that. Yes, this cancer cannot kill me. I will fight with this cancer. They have actually come out of cancer. Because your body can create miracles inside. Your immune system is God-created immune system. This can smash any damn thing that has entered into your body, provided you're positive. Right? And stress, if you divert it towards positivity, you can actually do. But if not, you'll be ruined. And when does the stress come? When you don't have clarity. If you don't have clarity, what do you want to do in life? Do you have clarity? If you don't have that clarity, then you're basically screwing up your life. As simple as that. Click. One example is this person. Once more. Yeah. Sachin Tendulkar. Every year, on an average, he hit 5 to 6 centuries. Every year, from the time he started his career. 20 years, he reached 99 centuries. Then something happened. His maid in the home came and asked, "Sir, when are you scoring the 100th century?" I'll score. His wife asked, "One more century will make it 100 centuries." His son asked, "When are you scoring the 100th century?" You know how many years it took to score the 100th century? 2 years. He was in deep anxiety. How will I score that 100th century? Just imagine the guy who scored 99 centuries is struggling to score one more century, and it took him like 50 matches to score 1 century. Why that happened? Click. Why that happened? Identity crisis, stress. This girl, she was a big Olympiad. I mean, just like another Sachin Tendulkar. She got so much into stress. She was a gold medalist in Olympics for swimming. She could not swim also after that because of stress, identity crisis, people expectations, right? Lack of clarity on what you are results in that. Click. Right? Clarity. It's what? Clarity allows one to stay away from other comparisons. When you are clear about what you are, nobody can put you into stress. Is that true? Spiritually, what you are, materially, what you are. Can anybody put you in stress? If I go to LinkedIn, I'm telling you, I'm very happily I can tell this. If I go to LinkedIn, I see my friends in LinkedIn term, right? Now I'm 46 years old. So most of my friends are in very, very successful positions. When I look at them, I don't feel any jealousy. I don't feel any pride. I don't feel anything. I actually feel happy for them. And all this came because I have clarity in life. That what gives me happiness, I've got it. What gives me happiness, I've got it. It doesn't matter what my friends get now. Are you all understanding? If you have a house and you love your house and somebody else builds a villa community in front of your house, that should not cause any anxiety to you. You should feel happy because you have clarity in life. You understanding what I'm saying? Clarity is very, very important in life. In your career, in your personal life, clarity has to be there. What you want to do in life. What you want to do in life. Right? Every Saturday, I'm not saying about myself because I'm something special or anything. I'm just sharing. Every Saturday, I spend time with cows. Every Saturday. Morning, 8:30, I leave my house. 9:30, I reach my farmhouse. Till afternoon, I'm just around cows and calves. That gives me happiness. Now, I'm not telling that gives you happiness. Maybe you're around birds or dogs, I don't know. Right? Or people, I don't know. But you need to know what gives you happiness. You need to have clarity. Can you all loudly say clarity? Yeah. Clarity, louder. Yeah. It has to be there. If you don't have clarity in life, and from a young age, if you don't start that, you'll be unhappy throughout your life. Throughout your life. Right? Next. What is after clarity? We discussed. Click. Contribute. What does it mean to contribute? So contribute. To lead means to lead a life in servitude, aiming towards a higher purpose. So there is a Srimad Bhagavatam. There is a beautiful literature called Srimad Bhagavatam. In that there is a conversation, and two kings are speaking to each other. I'll not get into the depth of it in the interest of time. But here beautifully, there is a verse 3.5.12 is a Vidura. How many know Vidura? Vidur, right? He was what? He was a minister in the kingdom of Kauravas, Dhritarashtra, right, in Mahabharata. So here Vidura is saying in his conversation, Vidura said, "Oh great sage, everyone in this world engages in fruitive activities to attain happiness, but one finds neither satiation nor the mitigation of distress. On the contrary, one who is aggravated by such activities, pleasure, please therefore give us the directions on how one should live for real happiness." So he's basically asking that everybody looks to be busy here, everybody is trying to achieve something here, but nobody is happy. So he's asking Maitreya Muni, where can I find happiness? Can you please tell me where can I find happiness? Right? Click. Yeah. Here, relief from suffering. Definition of happiness is relief from suffering. No, that's not happiness. Relief from suffering is not happiness, right? It has to be something else. For example, somebody holds your head and puts it in water. He'll put it out. Then again he'll put it in, right? So every time you come outside, is that happiness? Huh? What is your definition of happiness? Santosham ananta. Every time you are suffering, in between you come out. Monday to Friday you are suffering. Saturday, Sunday you come out. Is that happiness? Huh? That's what people. Western culture means what? Western culture means weekend life. I've lived in US. From Monday to Friday, they are horrible people. You can't even touch them. You can't even talk to them. They're like machines. Saturday, Sunday, they're like animals. That is when I'll find happiness. Right? Almost there. But is that the life our ancestors lived? Do you know that there was no concept of vacation in India? There is nothing called vacation. This vacation concept came from the West. And by the way, do you know that there's nothing called weekend in India? There's nothing called weekend. Weekend also came from the West only. For us, there is nothing called Saturday, Sunday is holiday. Somvaram, Mangalavaram, Bestvaram, Guruvaram, Shukravaram, Shanivaram, Adivaram. Every day, people used to work. And every day, they were happy. Why? They had clarity in life, what they want to do. They were contributing. Right? This discussion that is going on here. Right? Now, real success is when we contribute to this world and experience inner satisfaction, true settlement in life. Click. Today's settlement is security from problems. Today's education means savior from poverty. What do our parents today teach their children most of the time? What are they teaching? What is the parents' message to the children? Sadukora sastav. Saduko. లేకపోతే శస్త్రం చెప్పుకోవచ్చు బాధపడతావు. అవునా? You see, we are telling our children that there is happiness there. We are telling our children that there is happiness there. How you can find that happiness? That is the main teaching we are telling our children, right? We are telling them get study, get a good job, earn nicely, and you'll find that happiness. Right? There's nothing wrong in it, but there is something missing. Can anyone tell what is missing? So you're telling your children, you study nicely, you get a good job, get a good pay, and you'll find happiness there. What? There's something very essential missing. You tell me, I will not tell. Their way of thinking, okay. This is not wrong. Their way of thinking is not wrong, but something is missing. Huh? Interest? Can you elaborate what is it? Putting pressure on children? Yeah, little bit pressure is needed. Actually, we have to put a little pressure, otherwise nobody. See, how many of you feel if you put a little pressure on each other, we can perform better? Is needed. Yes, pressure is needed. Yes. Huh?
Don't explain how to.
Enjoyment. Yeah, that's what I'm telling, right? You do this, you'll enjoy. And you're preparing your children that, you will enjoy. You will enjoy. You do this, you will enjoy. I'll tell you one most important thing that is missing here. What if you don't find it? What if you don't find it? Are you prepared to accept it? Are you prepared to lead a life and still be happy if you don't find it? Right? Are we preparing ourselves? Forget about, I'm talking about our children. Are we preparing our children to face a tomorrow where they'll be unsuccessful? Where they'll not be accepted? Are we preparing them? So how are we preparing them for success? Tell me. Love is not about giving everything for people and saying you'll be happy. That's not love. Real love is preparing us for uncertainties. That is also love. How many heard the story of Prahalad and Hiranyakashipu? Very famous in Hindu literature, is very famous, right? So Hiranyakashipu is the father, Prahalad is the son, 5-year-old boy, and he wants to kill his son. He wants to kill his son. Why? Because he's a devotee of Narayan. He's a devotee of Narayan. And Narayan is my enemy. Because he worships Narayan, I want to kill my son. Right? And then how many ways he tries to kill? It is explained 18 ways he would try to kill a 5-year-old boy. 18 ways. You can't imagine that, right? How many of your fathers try to kill you? Lift your hand. You can't even think of it. Right? For a child, father is everything. For a child, father is everything. 5-year-old boy is being planned every single day to be killed. And what is his fault? Did he do anything wrong to his father? Was he not respectful to his father? You know how Prahlad used to go to his father every day morning? Nana, Chappandi, Namaskaram. What should I do for you? Kill this fellow. Okay, Nana, I'll die. Put him in fire. Put him under the elephants. Pierce him through knives. Right? Poison him. Throw him from a mountain, which is called Simhachalam today. That is where he was thrown down. So many ways he was tried to be killed, but he is not dying. Right? And finally, you know the whole story. I don't want to repeat it, but you know, Narayan comes in the form of Narsimha Swami, and he comes out like a lion avatar and he kills him. Whatever insurance policy comprehensive he had taken, he comes out of that, you know, deleting all the points. So you can't kill me like this. Animal cannot kill me. Man cannot kill me. Day you cannot kill me. Night you cannot kill me. No month you can kill me. January you can't kill me. December you can't kill me. No month you can kill me. Right? None of the things that Brahma created you can kill me. So which month did he come and kill? Which month he created? No, you can't kill me in any month. So when can he come to kill? He created a new month which is called Adhika Mas. He created a new month. He killed him on the Dahlij, neither outside the house nor inside the house. He killed him on his lap, neither on the ground nor in the air. Right? He did every damn thing, you know, whatever insurance policy he has, everything. Narayan removed it and he killed him. Right? Now, when I told this story to some people, one of the person asked me a doubt. First of all, why does God put Prahlad in trouble and then come and save him? Why God has to put somebody in trouble and then come and save him? What kind of love is this? Makes sense? Mundu kottichudu enduku, mali kaapattam enduku. Oh. God's real love is, he is not only saving us, he is preparing us for dangers. That is real love. Real love means to teach our children to prepare challenges in life. That is real love. When you don't have anything, nothing is working, still how you can be happy. Right? Is that not real love? Your child is asking anything, you're buying it. Your wife is asking anything, you're buying it. Your parents are asking, buying it, earning, buying, earn and burn, earn and burn. And one day you don't have anything, what will they do with you? You're useless. But where will they go and find things? They can't find it. How can they be happy? They'll not be happy. Right? Real happiness is when you train people to survive in any condition. Right? If you have a family which can adjust to anything that comes in future, will you be tensed in life? Will not be tensed in life. I'm living in a 4-bedroom. I can live in no bedroom also. No bedroom. One room. Right? That is called simple living and high thinking. That is what our culture has taught us. Right? Click. Now the answer that Vidura gets, persons who are actually intelligent and philosophically inclined should endeavor only for that purposeful end, which is not, stop. Keep going back. Yeah. Which is not obtained even by wandering on the topmost planet, Brahmaloka, down to the lowest planet, Patala. As far as happiness derived from sense enjoyment is concerned, it can be obtained automatically in the course of time, just as it comes by time. See, here it's being told a very philosophy. I don't want to dwell into it, but here what Maitreya Muni is telling is happiness will anyway come to you. You don't have to plan for it. We all have a quota of, you all believe in destiny? Some of you might believe. You will get some happiness, you will get some misery. That is going to come to you. No matter what you do, it will come to you. It will come to you. And you just have to wait. So intelligent person will not invest his time in trying to get that happiness. He will not spend too much time to get that happiness. Instead, he will spend his life serving others, so that in all conditions is happy. Intelligent person will not, say, oh, I do this, I'll be happy. Hey, I lose this, I'll be unhappy. No, it's not in your hands. You will get it. How many of the people who died with a disease planned that disease will come? Did they know that the disease will come? No. How many people who die in road accidents know that today they are going to die? No, they have no idea. Whatever religion you are from, whatever background you are from, death doesn't see your identity card. Right? It will come and it will take you. Immediately it will take you. So an intelligent person will not try to find means for happiness through these silly things. Like if I see, if I touch, I'll be through your senses. Sense happiness. What are the 5 senses we have? Eyes, nose to smell, tongue to taste, skin to touch. What else? Ears to hear. If you try to invest your life to find happiness through these 5 senses, you'll never be happy. Because these 5 senses will only cheat you. They'll only cheat you. How they'll cheat you? Have you seen a moth? Do you know what a moth is? When a fire comes, after the rain, it will keep going and hitting the bulb. Tapa, tapa. Because its eyes like to see something bright. But the fool is not thinking that it's going to kill itself. There will be fire, it will go into the fire also, it will burn itself. Right? Have you seen a snake? How is it charmed? By sound, through ears. It doesn't even know that somebody is just playing music to catch him. Ears can also cheat. Touch, elephant. Do you know how they catch an elephant? Anybody here knows how to catch an elephant? Elephant is, more sexually attracted than humans. The moment it sees a female elephant, it is haribol. It'll run. So what they do, they dig a big ditch, very big ditch they'll dig. And they'll bring a female elephant there. And then the female elephant will walk, catwalk, and this male elephant will run behind, it will fall in a ditch. And after it falls in a ditch, they don't feed the elephant for 10 days. No water, no food. And they'll take a stick and they'll beat that elephant to, like anything. Every day, they'll beat without water and food. And the fellow is beating is hardly 5 feet tall. Right? Hardly 5.2 feet, whatever. Lean fellow. He will be beating that elephant. And after 10 days, when the elephant is brought out, that elephant will become a servant of that 5 feet fellow. If that fellow is to sit, it will sit, stand, it will stand. Right? So can you tell me, does the touch sense cheat you or no? It does cheat you. Right? And the tongue, does the tongue cheat you? It cheats you. It cheats all the fishes. Food is there everywhere, but when it is stung from there, it will go and touch, done. So all these senses that we are trying to find happiness are only cheating us. They're only cheating us. They're not going to find happiness. So intelligent person, here in this verse, the scriptures are great because they speak about the truth. Here Maitreya Muni is telling Vidura that only foolish people invest time on enjoying their senses. My tongue likes it, so I'll enjoy it. You know, how do you catch a monkey? It's very difficult to catch a monkey. But do you know how they catch a monkey? Anybody? Very simple. They have a pot, earth pot, right? Which has this big hole. Exactly a fruit will go into it. They'll put that fruit inside and they'll keep it outside the house. Monkey will come in the night. Its hand will go. It will go inside. It will catch that fruit. But after it catches the fruit, the hand will not come out. Because the hand size has increased, right? Like this, it is less. Like this, it is more. Isn't it? It will try to pull, it will not come out. It will try to pull, it will not come out. Because of the tongue, it does not want to leave that fruit. Then that fellow will come outside. He'll see that monkey struggling there. He'll go brush his teeth. He'll have bath also. He'll come. Still the monkey is struggling there. Whole night. All the monkey has to do is what? Leave that fruit. It will not leave. Why? Tongue. Does the tongue cheat you? Of course it cheats you. So intelligent people will not spend their life gratifying their tongues, their eyes, their ears, because they always cheat you. Right? Intelligent people will look for something that humans can do, something higher. They can contribute. Click. This fellow, you know this person? He thought he was the biggest influential person in business circle, Chetan Mistry. One fine morning, he was sacked from Tata Sons. He was begging in the TVs, I'll put a case on Tata to get back me. Have you heard of this episode? Chetan Mistry? It happened like 3 years back. Right? He could not do anything. He was the director of Tata Sons, Tata companies. And one overnight he's out. He doesn't have anything. Click. Huh? 1,000 rupee notes. This guy was a president. Right? Bill Clinton. Whenever you hear of Bill Clinton, what do you remember next? Monica Lewinsky. Nobody remembers whatever good he did. The only thing people remember is his stupid affair. Isn't it? Whatever fame that we have can go out in one single moment. Click. Contribute. Yeah. Keep going. This Gundappa Vishwanath. Do you know this cricketer? He was one of the famous cricketers in the past. When he was batting, India was bowling at that time, and there was I think it was a West Indian batsman who came to the crease. And if that fellow is out, India will win. Pakka. If that fellow is out, India will win. And actually, the umpire gave him out. It was a leg before decision. The umpire gave him out, but the cricketer knew that he actually hit the ball. He hit the ball with the bat, but there was no third umpire that time, and he was walking away very disappointed. Gundappa Vishwanath went to that person. He was a captain, Gundappa Vishwanath. He went to that person and asked, "Why are you looking so unhappy?" He said, "The decision was wrong. The decision was wrong. I hit the ball." Immediately, Gundappa Vishwanath went back to the umpire and he told, "As a captain, I'm rolling back that appeal. I'm rolling back that appeal. Because he's my friend, he's not lying to me. He hit the ball. You've given him LBW, but I can roll back the decision." So umpire said, "Go ahead." But the whole country cursed him. Why he did that? Because India would have won the match. Simple. And what happened? Did India won the match or lose the match? It lost the match. But when Gundappa Vishwanath was asked the question, "Why did you give back that match?" That he said, "I would never enjoy the game of cricket anymore if I would have simply declared him as out." Right? This is called contributing to your field. Isn't it? It's not about winning and losing. It's about what you're contributing to people around you. What is the message you're passing on? Right? Such were the morals of our cricketers at one time. Right? So it has gone into the books. Click. How you contribute is by being truthful to yourself. Being truthful to yourself. Where this person has written a book on give and take. Very young person, he has written, and it's a worldwide recognized book. It became a big success. And the book analysis says the people who give are the people who are happy in life, not the people who take. People who take are always in unhappiness because they're always expecting, when will I get, when will I get? But the people who give are always happy. Keep going. Yeah. And all these people down here, some of the people you recognize, you may not recognize. Now here is George Harrison. He gave away all his money and all his Beatles. If you don't know Beatles, I don't know. but he's one of the greatest singers in Beatles. And he gave away all his estates for charity. He made most of his houses into temples in United Kingdom, right? And here is, Piramal Group. He's a very famous guy, Piramal, Ajay Piramal. Right? Recently, his son was wedded to Ambani's daughter. Now, you don't know how much he gives, right? A lot of people don't know how much he gives, but he's a very happy person giving. Next is Alfred Ford. He is the owner of Ford Motors, grandson of Henry Ford. There is a biggest temple on the planet coming up in Kolkata near Mayapur. And he has given his entire Ford income for that. He has literally given away most of his company for that because he wants to give to his guru, right? People are giving and finding happiness. Some of the individuals I'm showing you. Now that is Srinathji and that is Mafatlal Industries, right? Mafatlal Industries. His name is, what is it? Not Arvind Mafatlal, his son. Anyway, now these people, I know his family because I meet him in some of my tours. The kind of life he leads, he can buy any damn car, he can have any damn estate, but very simple life he lives, and his son is also like that. Rishikesh Mafatlal, yes. And his son's name is Priyavrat Mafatlal. And I have seen his son, what his son does every weekend, every Sunday, there is a temple in Bombay, and both father and son arrange chappal. They arrange the chapel. People throw the chapel and go inside, right? They keep arranging it. And nobody knows it is Rishikesh Mafatlal and his son, Priyavrat Mafatlal. Just see the way he is bringing up art of giving and leading a simple life. And they are really happy people. Click. Yeah. Keep going. Yeah. So here is a choice, right? You have an ice cream and you have a candle. Both of them melt. Ice cream also melts. Candle also melts. What do you want to be? Ice cream or candle? Why candle? Because before melting, at least it will give light. Right? So try to be a candle in life. Before you go, do something for people around you. Do something positive. And when you do that, you'll find happiness. You will not find happiness until you are in attitude to take. Keep going forward. Now we are done with clarity. We're done with contribute. We are going into connection. Last one. Keep going. Now, see the connection that you build with people around you. This is a famous story of Ram and Ravan. When Ram was fighting, who was fighting on behalf of Ram? Monkeys. Vanar Sena. When Ravan was fighting, who was fighting on behalf of Ravan? Big Rakshasas, like reputed warriors, right? Whenever a monkey was dying in the war, Ram used to feel very sad. Even if a monkey died, he used to be very sad. Like, oh, this monkey killed itself for me, right? And he used to keep that monkey's body a little away and really pray that, something should happen and it should get back its life. But if you keep so many dead bodies of your own soldiers at the side, it will also give you depression, right? That most of your people are dying. You'll feel as if you're losing. That is how Ravan thought about it. Whenever Ravan's army somebody is to die, what he used to do? Immediately used to take out the dead bodies from there and tie stones to their legs and put them into the ocean. So nobody can know how many people have died. So if you look at the war field, you'll only see monkeys' dead bodies. You'll never see even one single Rakshasa dead body. So how will the people feel in the battlefield? Who is losing? Ram's army is losing. Ravana's thinking was like that. Use and throw people. Use and throw people. Ram's thinking was use and care for them. But one fine day, what happened? Lakshmana had a big weapon hit, and then Hanumanji went and bought Sanjeevani. You all know that. When Sanjeevani came, the smell of Sanjeevani was so enlivening that all the people dead around got back their life. All the monkeys who were dead there on a bad condition, They got up and they started jumping. We came back to life. What happened to Ravana's soldiers? They could never smell only. Why they could not smell? They're deep inside the ocean. Isn't it? So what is the story that we can learn from this? Who had a better connection in life? Ram or Ravan? Ram. He cared for his people who worked for him. Really, he really prayed for them. But there are some people who just use you and throw you out. Right? Okay, forget about your bosses. What kind of a boss you want to be? What kind of connection you want to keep with people around you? Does it matter or no? Yeah, it matters a lot. Right? Keep going. Yeah, so that's the story I told you. Keep going. Yeah. Now this is another. I'm not talking about old history of Ramayana. Even the recent, when Kargil war happened, there are so many Pakistani soldiers. Their dead bodies were found on the side of Indian border. You know the sad part of Pakistan? They did not even want to recognize them. It came in the news. They were not even ready to recognize their own people who fought for them. Because they wanted to say that, we didn't send them there. We don't know who they are. They are not our soldiers. We did not ask them to cross the border. But what did Indians do? You know that? It came in the news. They sent mullahs with their bodies into Pakistan border saying, we are sending your people, at least give them a good burial. And another thing that they did? This is unbelievable. They even wrote a note on each soldier who died saying, this soldier was good in his fighting. This soldier did this fight very well. Read that note beside the dead body because that soldier fought for you. This is called connection. Right? And why that connection is there in our country? Because we are generally spiritual people. Spirituality helps you connect with each other. Right? Materialism disconnects you to people. You may not like a person in the office, but if he is going to a job and somebody is asking for a reference, you should not talk all nonsense about him. You can also tell some good things about him. Isn't it? That is called keeping a connection. It's called looking at positive things, looking at good in others. Right? Which is there in our culture. See, the Indian Army. Right? When I read this, I was so much happy that I'm proud citizen of this country, where army has even not only honored its own soldiers, it is also honoring the soldiers of enemy. Did you all understand this example? Yeah? Click. Yeah. So assess these three principles now. Now I showed you Kishore Kumar, I showed you Meena Kumari. So their life, click it. One. Yeah. So they had hard work, money, name, fame, everything was going on externally. Internally, click. She had a horrible marriage, right? A very tough partner, loneliness, extramarital relationships. She was never happy in her life. Click. And this Kishore Kumar also had many marriages, not a single life partner stayed with him at the end. And he gave an interview to Pritish Nandi. You know that interview called Pritish Nandi? It's very famous. Like now you have Arnab Goswami or I don't know, some people. At that time, Pritish Nandi. Do you remember that? Pritish Nandi, bald-headed guy. He used to take very tough interviews. So he took an interview of Kishore Kumar. After taking the interview, he wrote in his interview, I have seen the saddest person on this planet. I've seen the saddest person on this planet. That was the interview ending of whom? Kishore Kumar, who externally is known for his so many songs and so much happy kind of songs and all that, right? But that is what was Kishore Kumar inside. And you know what Kishore Kumar kept at the gate, outside his gate? Beware of me. Not dogs. Beware of me. He was so depressed. Kishore Kumar was so depressed. Click. Death. Meena Kumari died lonely. There was no money for her burial also. Meena Kumari's death. Somebody was so famous, no money for burial also. Even Kishore Kumar, he died alone, without anybody around him. No family, no friends. In spite of singing how many songs? Kishore Kumar, how many songs? How many hit records? How many movies? Right? Click. Bottom line is what? No clarity, no contribution, a little bit connection here and there. Yeah, click. No clarity, no connection, no contribution. That is a problem. They did not have clarity of what they are doing. Maybe they were successful externally. They had no connection because they never maintained any good relationship with anybody, right? And no contribution. What did they give out? What charity did they do? Whom did they help? You're all following what I'm saying? So, do you call them successful or successfuls? I'm sorry to say, successfuls only, right? Click. We're almost done. Yeah, click. Yeah, now the question is, wait. Now, what kind of tools you need to develop these principles of success in your life? Right? 3 of them, right? Click once. Can you repeat after me? Clarity, contribute, connection. If you want to put these 3 things in your life, what you need to do? I'm going to tell you now. Please make a note of it. Click. A, B, C, D, E, very simple. Awareness, breathing, chanting and prayers, diet, exercise, and free writing. If you do these 6 things in life, you will develop the clarity, contributing attitude, and connection. What is A? Awareness, being in the present. Be in the present. Today you are here. Today should count. Is today counting or no? Or today has just gone waste? Right? Awareness of today. Next, breathing. Do pranayama. When you do pranayama, what do you get? You get good thoughts. Breathing actually helps. You get good thoughts. Right? Next, chanting and prayers. Whatever religion you belong to, spend time speaking to the divinity. Speaking, how many of you have spoken to God? Spend time speaking to that God. We go take darshan and come. But stand there and actually have a conversation. Right? Tell your problems. Ask for some wisdom. Right? Learn some spirituality. Very, very important. Actually, now in America, for top executives, they are making it mandatory that they should have spiritual quotient because they're not able to deal with stress. When any stress comes, they're collapsing down. Their health is collapsing, their life is collapsing. Right? Next is diet. Of course, I cannot talk about diet. I eat too much. But we have to control diet. Right? A good diet. Don't eat outside food. Very simple. Eat your home food. It's not good. It's not healthy at all. Exercise. Fit body and fit mind. Both of them matters. Right? And free writing. How many of you write free? I mean, like just write your thoughts sometimes. It's a very good habit to write. Right? Your thoughts, whatever is going on. Because when you write down, you get clarity. Suppose, for example, you're going through a tough time in a project. Right? Just sit down and write down why you think you're going through a tough time in project. You just write it down. You see, sometimes we just want to blame some people. That this person is bad, this person is bad, the customer is bad, this is bad. Okay, they all might be bad, but just sit down and write once. When you start writing, you will realize you will come up with so many new reasons why, and you can actually fix it. And it applies to everything in life. Just writing it down, right? And when you do these 3 things, you get clarity, you can actually develop a connection, and you can also contribute. When you do these 3 things, you'll find happiness. Otherwise, you will not find happiness. So I don't know what is the time. What is the time? 5:10. I crossed by 10 minutes. Any questions? Was it too confusing? Too much information? Any questions? If you don't have any questions, then nobody heard. Huh? Or anybody wants to share anything?
I have one.
Yes.
You have taken the example like the senses are all the animals. Why not human? You have taken different examples of animals for all the senses. Why not human?
Human has one more sense which he can use more than those senses, that is intelligence.
Then he must not attract to that. those
Ah, exactly. But problem is today human being is only spending time to gratify those senses. Is equal to an animal. Is equal to an animal. See, animal is busy satisfying its senses. If human also is busy just satisfying the senses, then what is the difference between human and animal? Right? We as humans have taken example of animals to tell that we should not be like an animal. Right? At least we should not be like an animal. We are humans. There is a verse. Ahara nidra bhayamaitunam cha samana detat pashu naranam dharme heko adhiko vishesho dharmaina pashu samana. In Mahabharata it is there. It says ahara nidra bhayamaitunam cha, eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Even animals can do. Samanyam etat pashuvir narana. Samanyam, you know, right? Samanyam, same. Etat pashuvir. Pashuvir means animals. Narana. Even animals can do. Ahara, nidra, bhaya, defending, maitunamcha, sex life. All these four things even animals can do. Ahara, nidra, bhaya, maitunamcha, samanyam etat pashuvir narana. Dharmehi eko adhiko vishesho. Vishesho means special. Special. Only a human being can do something special which animals cannot do. What is that? Dharma. He can perform dharma. Right? He can perform dharma. What is that dharma is a big topic. In simple word, dharma means duty. He can do that extra duty that animals cannot do. Dharmei hina pashuhi samana. The one who doesn't follow any dharma, pashuhi samana, means equal to an animal. The human being can eat, he can sleep, he can defend his family, take care of his family, and he can also have children. A human can have 2 children, sometimes max 3 at a time. A pig can have 10 children at a time. Who is better? Pig, isn't it? So in terms of defending a family, human being has to take home loan to have 2-floor flat. A rat doesn't have to take any home loan. It can go to 3 floors also. It can have a duplex house. No home loan. Who is better? Rat or we? Right? Right? A human being, if he eats 1 rasgulla, it's okay. Second rasgulla also he wants. Third also, fourth also he wants. Right? But an animal will not do that. Animal will eat this much and it will be happy. A lion, after eating a deer, can just sit like that. And other deers can just walk around it. You see National Geographic anytime? After lion eats, all the animals walk around it. Literally, hello, bhaiya. Beside a lion, they'll walk. And lion will not say, hey, I'll eat you. Say, I'm happy. Next Sunday, I will see. Right? That is the nature. See, there is a saying, you know, a truck was going and a bag of rice fell down. And a bag busted and the rice came out. One bird came and it took 2-3 rice, it took and ran away. Right? And then a monkey came, it took one fistful rice and it ran away. A human being came, he took the whole bag and ran away. Right? Because he doesn't know how much he wants. Accumulate. So who is better, animals or us? Animals. Right? A pigeon can have 200 times sex in a day. I don't want to comment more. Right? Animals are better even in that area. So what is left? Eating, sleeping. Do you think we sleep better than dogs? Have you seen a dog near a construction site? Huh? 4 legs in the air, tongue coming outside. Peacefully it is sleeping. Here will we get sleep? Conference call, customer call. Isn't it? Who is leading a better sleep? Dogs are leading a better sleep. They don't have any sleep problems. Okay, anyways. So in all these 4 departments, Mahabharata, this verse is saying, even animals can enjoy like this. But what is the specialty of a human? The person who can perform dharma. Something higher which animals cannot perform. And what is the dharma? To contribute, to connect. To connect with God and contribute to the society. Human can do. He can have clarity in life. A human can have clarity in life. Animals will not have any clarity in life. They're always behind 4 things. Eating, mating, sleeping, defending. This is a big topic in itself. Did I answer your question? Big answer. We'll end it here. Any more questions? You have a question? Okay. So thank you for your audience. Fridays we wanted to spend some kind of training. Now today's topic was not a corporate training. Today's topic was very general personality development training. Are you okay with these kind of topics? Successful versus successful, like that? Huh? So there are topics like this also. So next week I'm planning to take something very corporate, like delegation and art of delegation. I'm sure half the people will sleep, but that's okay. But that is also needed, right? There will be some technical topics. So we'll be spending time on 3 types of topics, right? IQ, EQ, and SQ. IQ means intellectual questioning, where you have to develop your presentation skills, your corporate skills, your communication skills, right? Your meeting skills, all that comes into IQ. EQ is emotional quotient, right? Where it's all about your personality development, right? Personality development meaning emotionally how strong you are, as a leadership, how can you stand, right? These all things come under emotional. How can you control your anger? How can you control your fears? How can you control your comparisons? Right? All these things come under personality development. And the third one is spiritual quotient, which is when something goes wrong in your life, how can you stand up again? You had a bad disease, or your parents had some problem, or your wife had some problem, your child had some problem. How can you still come to your work and be strong? That is on the spiritual side, right? But spiritual quotient is an optional area, where when I start it, it's your option to join or not. We will put an hour for that when it's not in your work hours. It will not be in work hours. It will be something like Friday, 5:30 to 7, something like that. People who really want to listen, because I don't want to have any religious debates going on here. Whoever are interested can learn spiritual quotient. That will be pure spiritual topic. And there you can learn something like Bhagavad Gita. I teach Bhagavad Gita, right? I know that's the only thing I teach. So you can learn those things also, spiritual quotient, for which we'll put a schedule. I'll tell you, whoever is interested can learn that also. No harm, right? And whoever wants to learn EQ, I recommend all should learn topics like this, like anger management. Once we did stress management. I don't know how many attended stress management here. Anybody? Yeah, some of you attended stress management. Yeah, like that we have many other stress management, anxiety management, fear management. Like that, there are many, right? You can also attend that. And of course, IQ seminars will be different. Now, this is one side of training. And the other side of training is your technical trainings, for which me and Swati will come up with a schedule of SAP related or technology related. What are the training needs? Another thing. You can put your request to Swati saying what training you need, right? And we can see how we can fulfill that. Yeah.
Class differences.
Yeah. We'll deal with it in different seminars. Like today also we'll let a little of it. That money cannot give you happiness. I think to a certain extent we dealt with it, right? So like that, over a period of time, we'll get that understanding. We'll deal with it. Yeah. Okay, so go back to your work and have a nice weekend ahead. And please fill up your timesheets. Thank you. Coming back to
They're not feeling sad.
simple. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.